that so
Yeah, you was our
hard.
point guard, twin. Don't let them talk shit.
You feel me, saying?
Fuck that nigga,
That's
gang.
what y'all brought me out here to do, man. Facilitate and let y'all hit them jumpers, man. Well, really not even jumping. Cito was just dunking on little bro. You know? Well, we know who the best big is now, I guess. If it was between y'all two, that shit is over. My turn. Let me play big. Cito go on the other
Hey,
team. I bet my team win. You pick a team, I pick a
you
team.
pick Philly?
We already scrapped that one. I said, since you and Stephon, who the best big battle over? My turn. My big versus your big. You pick your four, I pick my. You pick your four, I pick my four. Let me know when. I'm just saying, it's different with me. I'm just a winner. Stephon, we 5-5 now. By the way, just saying.
That's good for you, bro. Good job.
We 5-5 now. Alright, man, I'm finna lock in for the Madden game. This nigga a fiend. I'll be back.
Put the stream up.
Just click on my name and stream up.
Can you accept that? No, I don't feel like it's right for you to have met my family and for me to not met your family. We're doing comparison. And that actually makes me feel quite...
Yeah, that is fucked up.
It tells me quite down. Culturally, are you...
What Billy this nigga got over there?
Background, family values, etc. I'm not African, I'm Nigerian, but I don't think your husband,
with my parents, like, the type of parents that they would expect me to be when I'm Ghanaian girl. However, their choice is not my choice.
Yeah, and that's more reason why she moved them early on so that they compared to being Nigerian babe.
She's talking about Nigerian babe. Don't play with her.
That's childish. It's not that deep. It's really family. Maybe we'll come back to that another time. But, if you want to talk about it again at any time, I don't want to talk about it. It's very irritating for me to speak about it. So it doesn't make sense. It cannot make sense right now.
Alright, swag run this on top of T Blitz, yeah.
Dry, burnt out stains, old dishwasher, very coffee, new finish up, helps you live energy efficient upgrades add up to more than just big savings.
Oh, that's supposed to be a cat.
Thank you for coming back in. Let me just explain that, these first therapy sessions, it's a lot to take in. There's a lot of emotion involved. Please don't feel that was an unusual scenario. This kind of thing happens all the time. Okay? Right? Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, I said it from the get-go, this whole idea is bullcrap. Now, Denise herself, if we kind of check the credentials, which I'm sure when someone was booking the session...
What's the call, ref?
Oh yeah, we know she is the right person for the therapy anyway. This is not going to work. This is actually making the situation worse. It's a hot mess.
Going back to a little bit earlier, the social platform that you're on, do you trust her when she's out? I think is probably the best way to answer the question. Right. So if you both trust each other, there shouldn't really be an issue with what's going on outside. I do. There shouldn't be. Is there anything... Is there anything you'd like to talk about? If I could just get to the end of my sentence.
Fuck you mean, nigga?
What were the next step? He's going to listen to you.
Oh, TP, how you drop that, man? Come on, man.
No.
Okay, well, and obviously I don't mean to trigger you again, but we're here to kind of discuss our issues. And I want to put it out there. The It's a sensitive topic. It's his family. It's his sister. So, his sister. For me, I don't want to be either way. I just want to get it out because at the end of the day, he doesn't see my point when it comes to this. But poor sister doesn't like me. And I say this because he always has something to say about me. Every time, he sees me, someone that knows me off the platform. For example, this is someone that said I don't know how to do.
That was a bad play call by me.
Every given opportunity, she dumps her kids on me. And I don't do
That was a bad play call. Like, you're right.
She literally
I ain't gonna even lie to you. I tweet that right there.
anytime she wants to go out. And he sees it as experience. But to me, it's more
back up off that nigga though.
Her trying to make me her babysitter. So you don't like me, but you're constantly giving me your children. You think I'm a bad mum, I don't have to be a mum. But you are forever asking me to babysit your kids. How does that make any sense? How are you sure I'm not out there poisoning them or pinching them and slapping them when you're not around? To me, a mum knows that, okay, my child's happiness is my priority. I don't think she understands that. I don't think she gets that.
Do you both come from an equal number of family members, or is it very different?
I mean, for us, what's your background and family?
Well, it might give us all
What's going to give us an understanding is she has a problem with my sister, and I'm just finding that out now. Troubles bring out my sister randomly. Like, this really doesn't make sense when in real life at home that's not the case. When my sister's around, everyone's cheeky and laughing like this. And then now we're here because we're in therapy. All of a sudden, she's now an enemy. Like, it just let's make it make sense. Like, that's really really painful. And I feel like Trump not being practical right now. Like, it's just a messed up situation. Everything's all wrong and it's just negative. Like, there's no positivity in the whole therapy session. There's not one positive thing.
Is there anything else that happens here? One of the recent issues that we had is Clubhouse again. He actually blocked me on Clubhouse. I made that act quite late. And he decided to block me. He has this program that he does, I think, Moderation TV. And what they do is they kind of like a take me out sort of vibe. I don't know if you know the show. So he's always on stage, and girls or guys have opportunity to say whether they, shoot their shot basically at a guy that they kind of fancy. Now, Jamel is on stage because that's his show. But what I realised is that in listening to the show, because he doesn't know that I actually knew that he blocked me because I was with my friends. It's quite a tricky situation, but anyways, I heard
What you say? I ain't that nigga.
fellow members of the
chill.
team who had girlfriends. If a girl wanted to speak to them, they'll say, okay, he's out of bounds. So the conversation shut down. But Jamel, on the other hand, he doesn't do that. And so girls will be speaking to him. I know you said Clubhouse and all, I don't care. Girls are still speaking to you and you're entertaining it. I don't like that. And that's something that does make me feel insecure. I'm so sorry I keep bringing up this Clubhouse app, but Jamel blocking me on this platform that he's in love with is absolutely ridiculous, dodgy, like, I don't understand what he's doing on there, but blocking me is outrageous, and I've definitely got an eye on him.
Why is it saying on Clubhouse?
Yeah, because you love the app so much.
Because, with Moderation TV, there's someone called Jamal and some Jamal. So I feel like she's muddling up the two names.
No, I know your voice.
And me blocking it is just so in my social media activity. I feel like I just need to time.
No, blocking me is dodgy. Blocking me is dodgy behavior. That's dodgy behavior.
Don't you feel like you should protect your spirit?
No, that's dodgy behavior. Don't block me, especially. Another example then, seen as, we were out on a date and Jamel decided to go to the toilet, but he decided to stop and speak to a young lady who, till this day, I don't actually know who she is. And when he came back to the table, I actually asked him, what was that conversation about? And he kind of just brushed off like it was nothing. But the guy, you were actually gone for 10 minutes, leaving me there. You were speaking to a female, how do you think that makes me feel? How did you know it was a female? I could see. Once he tried to duck and dive behind the waiter, I just duck and dive. I just thought,
First of all, I'm not shady, and I told her when I came back.
You do shady things. I didn't say you're shady. I said you do shady things.
Okay, cool. It was an old client. We were just catching up. It wasn't 10 minutes. It was pretty much 3 minutes. We spoke about her weight loss journey and how she's keeping.
Okay, so why is it that you can tell to me, but you can't tell me when I asked you at the restaurant?
Because we're at a date. Let's focus on.
No, when I asked you a question, I'd like you to answer, please.
Yeah, but I didn't want to spoil the mood. I wanted to focus on.
Okay, but that's spoiled the mood because you didn't answer. You didn't answer when I asked you what you guys were talking about.
My relation with my clientele, it's important. It's important that I have one that manage to continue. Now, I was like a therapist, but it's Deborah. Deborah being Deborah. Yeah,
Jamal, are you aware that Doug was feeling insecure with these different situations?
Let me hit that nigga, man. Ah, that monkey, man.
We spoke about it, but I just thought it's nothing to do, just flush it over.
It's nothing to do. If I'm expressing, and this is where I feel like your anger gets the best of you, because when we discuss such a conversation, it's like he doesn't want to hear it. I think it definitely, no, you don't want to hear it.
Other than you going off at that restaurant with the phone,
Yeah.
otherwise he's very happy with you to see what's going on in his phone.
Oh my goodness, definitely not.
Oh, come on. Stop blessing. Stop blessing.
On the table, down like literally.
That's a pickaroo. Fool.
Oh, now you want to test it, yeah? Now you want to test it? Interesting. Now you're testing it.
So the thing is, I was just thinking about that so much. I thought, let me just turn my phone over so she doesn't see the notification.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous because you still put it out and you still you still respond to messages and then you
When I'm on a date with you.
yes.
So like, you know, I cover you.
Regardless of the fact how costly the context of your phone, I can count on one hand how many times I've touched your phone in 365 days I've been together.
And tell me, Jamal, are you
He knows my password.
Yeah, I know that's important.
Do you want to know yours? Okay. I bet that's password.
Native deodorant
That nigga say, I think it's open. That's a great answer.
fight odor-causing bacteria before it starts. Because you shouldn't just cover things up. Well, sometimes you should. Native deodorant and body spray.
we were meant to go to Thorpe Park. We went to Thorpe Park, and he told her, I don't know why he did, and she was like, oh, take my kids with you. The thing is, I wouldn't mind that if she came with us. Why are we taking her children to Thorpe Park? We're not parents. Yeah. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not a mum. I feel as though, of recent, I've been sacrificing a lot of my time to look after kids that are not mine. When you become a parent, you make that sacrifice, isn't it? You drop a lot of your life for your children. Why am I doing that without being an actual mum?
Ooh, why is that not a pickaroo?
Did you have a discussion about this trip to Thorpe Park prior to going?
I'm out, ref. I done seen enough of that shit.
About the situation, how it was going to happen, that he invited or however it came. I didn't know it was happening. He wanted us to go to Thorpe Park. That was good. He went to tell his sister and she imposed her children on us. That's just my issue, and it happens many, many times. When they cry, I try and help them. Again, they don't necessarily, they need their mom, isn't it? Like every child needs their mom. If I don't know how to shut them up, I'm a bad person. If I don't know how to make a child laugh and smile, I'm a bad person. So why the hell does she keep giving me her children?
Well, I literally didn't expect this, and to be fair, I'm very, very disappointed in you. First of all, let's break down the words you're using. Don't.
Okay, maybe wrong choice of words, but...
So now, if we're actually speaking about my sister that I love dearly, her children that are practically my children, and you know how much I love her children.
So why are you not taking care of them?
Out of the love that you had for me, you should love them the same, and you should look after them. Because you love me. You love me. And you know how much I love
she's saying
kids.
this nigga be dumping the kids and believing.
You're talking about my sister's kids.
That's tough.
I know how much I love these kids. She knows how much I love these kids. If you're going to mention them, you need to be delicate, first of all. So, at the end of the day, if you're a person and you know you want to have kids with me in the future, Come on now, let's think about how we're going to approach discussing this topic. You can't just talk anyhow. Now, I'm not going to feel like, okay, I want to, try and do something with you if this is your energy towards the. Come on.
First of all, I love these children. You know that, okay? I love kids. But it does though. I'm complaining that I'm with them too much because your sister's she doesn't value my time, and she's using that as an excuse to drop her kids off to our house. Well, I don't know. What words did I use then? How often does this happen? Oh my gosh, like every 2 weeks. And sometimes they may, like on holidays, they may just stay. Do you know what I mean? Over the weekend. And the thing is, she's not at home, she's out with her girls. So I'll watch her Snapchat, Instagram stories, and it's not like I'm having the kids while she's at home. She's having fun. So in other words, we're babysitting for free. Another point. This is why he would never admit that she doesn't like it.
Babe, please. I know you've got points. Today is fine. I just have to kind of.
And let this man come through unlocked.
Yeah, I do.
To be honest, I feel like she kind of steers. It's like she likes the idea of us being together, married with kids, but I don't think she actually wants kids. Based on how she's describing my sister right now, it's actually a put off 100%. How do you wake up and speak about kids like this right now? My sister's kids, are you okay?
I'm not disrespecting the children. Now I'm disrespecting my sister. I'm about to though. That's why we bring it up.
Let me tell you what's wrong with Choma, right? Alright, cool. So one Christmas, she came out to families. I'm not talking about the chef, but the ladies come to the island in the kitchen. So now, Choma specifically made pasta bake, okay? But it's a Nigerian household, so majority of the people are gonna have jollof. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but there was other dishes there, babe. Don't try it.
Cool. You know what? Right? So when because Christmas, generally you're looking forward to the jollof or the XYZ, from my perspective, personally, then now she said, okay, because my sister didn't like the pasta, therefore she doesn't like her. Like, literally, that's borderline rehab. Literally. No, respectfully, that's borderline rehab.
So I need to go to rehab.
I'm not saying you need to go, so I made it up. Yeah, I'm just saying, just the thought process behind it. This is it.
Have you always felt this way with your sister? She has something to say about everything you do. Everything. The reason why I felt as though she was picking on me on Christmas was because she knew the dish I made. Yeah? She didn't like it. She watched me make it. Everybody else on that table enjoyed the pasta bake. Paul enjoyed the pasta bake. I enjoyed it. We both know it tasted really, really nice. So why she had an issue with it? Because she watched me make it. She has an issue with the way I dress. So I went, not necessarily all the time, but I could wear fitting clothes. I could have a little cleavage out. All of a sudden it's too provocative. She dresses the same way I dress. But why is it such a problem?
Alright, babe, let me I'll tell you where you'll kind of agree, right? Well, not agree, but kind of have a mini understanding of where she's coming from. So, basically, turn off on a program, a YouTube program called Snapchat, right? Now, with that program, the characters on that program are sometimes it comes across like they're a bit ratchet, called ghetto, whatever you get. No, I'm saying the characters, not yourself. Yeah. Now, my sister is familiar with the program. Okay, she knows that Choma was on the program, so obviously, automatically, you're going to kind of, think, okay, maybe the person is like that. However, with time, as she started to get to know Choma, she's realized, okay, Choma's not like that, and she's kind of,
warm to her.
Yeah.
When does she want to me? Tomorrow? Because it hasn't happened yet. When has she warmed to me? Because as of 2-3 days ago, we had a little argument. So when does she want to me?
My daughter is not herself right now.
I don't think it's my place to say about her previous encounters. But we never really
Why the nigga playing that far out?
regardless of the fact, if you do shave your face, only for the fact of this, even his clients
man.
fitness,
Like, what the
I
fuck?
can't do it. Like, it's just too many females, and you have to go to their houses as well. Like, that for me is very uncomfortable.
Nigga block
It's just
two
too many
people.
females.
Like,
So, what exactly do you want? Because it seems like you just want me enjoying going out late to buy you gifts. So if I'm not working, I'm not buying you gifts. I've got new clients that are women. Cool, that is my market. If that's how you're going to get me clients, no thanks. How about
I just feel like there needs to be a balance.
a balance?
Have a mixture of male and female clients. The female attention, let's just bring it down a bit because you love it. You love it. You love it. You love it. Let's just.
How easy is it to get clients? I mean, presumably you advertise and then the clients come to you.
That's correct. So as I advertise market, the majority of my clients come through word of mouth and social media. So they are the ones contacting me. So I'm not really in control of my client coming in. So I would say if Deborah has such a big issue about my ratio of male to females, help me out.
Jamal is too big for me. We're always having issues about females. Like, am I dating Jamal or am I dating the females that he's supposedly working with, talking to? Like, it's just too much. It's dodgy. It's weird. Actually getting paranoid. I feel like it's quite insensitive of you to kind of not understand where I'm coming from. We spoke about this. You know about the previous situation.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
That I've been in, and you know, like I'm not.
That was terrible.
I like looking after, like, you know, the guy that I'm with. But I feel like with those previous relationships, they kind of they took advantage of that. And so for that reason, when he stops doing these things to me, I kind of feel like we're going back into that cycle. And so I find it quite insensitive because you know that and you know how that made you feel.
Is there anything else you could do? He's spoken about these very expensive presents, but is there anything else he could do to show you, to make you feel it?
I just feel... I just feel more straightforward answers. You know, if I ask you a question, just, you know, it's not you have to be shaky about it. Like, just go where you're going. Just tell what you're doing. Like, I don't know, like, am I doing something that you don't want to, like, I don't know, like, the phone situation for me is just a strange one, but I don't know, like, I don't really want to be telling him to be more useful with his phone. Like, it should just be natural. Do you get what I mean? I don't want to tell him, you know, make sure you use the phone on the table so that I can have a peek at it. Do you get what I mean? It should just be more natural.
I was like here for peace and tranquility, let's be honest. So
Since everyone wants to talk about back chat, Paul, his mum, his sister, at the end of the day, back chat put me on. Paul knows me because I was on back chat, and I think I conducted myself properly in the show. Yeah, some people might come and ruin this conversation, but for me, I conducted myself properly and was very respectful on back chat and off back chat. So I don't understand what the problem is.
I accept the fact that Trauma was on the show called Back Chat, right? However, if my sister / people in general kind of paint her with that brush, then how can you blame them if you were on the program? I didn't send you there, you were there. It wasn't me, so what do you want me to do?
It makes no sense. This is someone that knows me off that platform, so you know how I genuinely am. Ideally, we should have a better relationship than we do now. But because she's such a bitch, because she's such a problem, she has an issue with me, which we don't get along. And Paul does not defend me.
No.
Paul, this is the way Shona feels. That's how she's been made to feel.
Do you want to defend Trauma and put my sister a bitch?
No, listen. Not at all. In fact, what I was going to suggest is that maybe moving forward, you could find a way of getting Shona and your sister together in a way that would, you know, melt down this issue that Shona's feeling.
Look, the way I see it is that could be arranged if need be.
It needs be. That's what I'm talking about.
Look, this is what it is, right? First of all, the bitch, let's take that one back first.
I think about that.
Is that my fault? You just do it again?
No, you don't do that.
Answer the question.
You see cameras around.
Is it
Clearly that's it.
No. Was it the right thing that
I said the way she's not okay. Listen, let me just rephrase that because that might come across rude. All right, she acts like a bitch.
Oh, so you just feel associate my sister with
Yeah, give me some, bro.
So what does that mean? I'm shouting to the dead. What's your point? Excuse me. Let's put some respect on that chat and stop trying to talk about it like it's one piece of rubbish that we couldn't have a chance to be on anyway.
This is not going to work if we're both talking at the same time. So just for a second.
Monkey shit, man.
Let's calm it down a little bit and let's talk rationally.
Okay. You don't have to be cheeky, but
Carry on. This is literally giving you a floor to speak. So speak.
you don't have to speak of innocent people. The moral of the story, right? If you want to break it down in a nutshell, just the way she talks about stuff. Okay, the kids, the dumping the kids, the sister, she's a bitch. Come, like anyone with half of a brain knows who is the antagonizing person in this situation.
Can you appreciate what you just said?
Why would I have reasons to lie on your sister? Do you not think I want a good relationship with your sister?
Come on. Like, who the fuck lines up offside?
She's just literally given us an opportunity where you can arrange a meeting where me and your sister can get together and have a talk. And you just said that you need to speak. I've explained to you that I thought you can't wait, and you're not acknowledging that.
You can't see
You don't acknowledge anything when it comes to your family. So in other words, they can treat me like shit and I should respect them. Why? Because you're Nigerian? No, because at the end of the day, I'll be very honest. Your sister's really telling me anything nice about me. Look at facts. Because
she's talking about facts.
No, babe. No, listen. Because I'm only respecting her because I love her and I respect his family.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, but the way she's treating me, we're not far off of age, first of all, and I'm an adult. So you're not going to speak down on me when I'm dating your brother. I have brothers. I don't speak down on their partners. So I feel like the right, she has too much solar in my relationship. And you need to tell her that it's you and I dating. I'm not dating your sister. Your sister and I don't have sex. She can't please you the way I'm pleasing you. So she needs to step out. And you need to tell her, sorry.
Can I just get a spanner in the works here? Your sister obviously cares a lot for you. She's too female. And it could be, I'm not saying it is, but it could be that your sister is actually worried about losing her brother to, I think it's the So actually, she loves you so much that she doesn't want someone to come in between you.
With my sister, we have a very good relationship. She obviously defends her since I was born. Right.
So never marry you then. I don't understand. How was your sister got to do with this?
Let me finish. Now, when you really think about it, it's really, she's seen with my exes. So, she's seen a pattern. She knows what I want out of a relationship. She knows what I want in terms of goals. So, obviously, if I'm going to pick a long-term life partner, right, and we're both married into each other's families, I think it's within her right to have an oversee on.
Alright, man, 2 scores, man.
Honestly, I don't know what kind of relationship Paul and sister have.
Come on, right at the ball, man.
It's a bit suspicious to me. Because I don't understand why she's in every single conversation we have.
I can stop right now.
I mean, I'm your girl, defend me. At least once in a while, do you know what I mean? If that's what Paul wants, then that's, I don't know, maybe that's how they deal with each other and their family. I should be made aware, So if my family, if my brothers were maybe slapping you every day, I'd be like, my sister's slapping. No, she hasn't slapped me because she wouldn't dare.
Because she wouldn't dare.
What I'm trying to say is if my family was involved so much, like your sister, not even your family, your sister, you would have an issue with that, knowing you, knowing him.
Because you know I'm finna come back. Stay down.
Okay.
You know what it is. Nigga a fiend.
Do you understand? So that's why I'm saying it would be, helpful to find a way of diffusing this emotion that you're feeling.
Come on, it has to be a fucking fumble.
In my house, then she can stop coming to this.
What you're failing to understand is that there's toxicness coming out of trauma towards my sister. The energy's going that way. It's not coming back. She needs to deal with what's inside her first, and then we can move on to heal the world.
Oh my God, man.
I need healing.
I need healing from who? From your sister? From yourself? No, let me tell you something. I will heal perfectly if you stop people coming to me.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I won't compare the game. If I don't have
Oh yes.
maybe I'll accept Christmas and our wedding day because we're getting married, then she doesn't, I will do. I won't have an issue with that, honestly, true to God. If you can do that for me, babe, then I'm fine. Since you don't want to listen, but then he's not taking into account what I am saying. His sister hates me, and he thinks that it's normal. Go away, man. She's not listening to me.
Bro,
She's
like, what the hell?
Those are the type of things that she needs to deal with within herself.
Can't even see
Self-healing, basically. That's what she needs to practice for herself. Because if you're still bringing up stuff since 99 long, come on, how are you going to move on? Deborah's been on the problem before. And I feel like that is taking overtone within our relationship. All these expectations and expecting you to do particular things. Now, where is she actually getting the idea? Like watching things on TV. Deborah has this unrealistic view on relationships. I just don't understand who's in her ears, her family, social media. She's never actually experienced these stuff that she's actually experienced. I'm tired of her just having this superficial opinion on what relationships are, what she's going to be doing.
It's not really that we don't know how to do it.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Fuck.
I don't know the reason, but I have siblings, all my sisters, they all have boyfriends.
How do I even play this?
So there's an expectation.
I be sitting here just playing this shit. That's because I be beating everybody else's ass, though.
And I expressed that to Jamel.
Damn it, alright, man, we gotta move the ball down the fucking field.
Two different things. I've explained to her this before, what it takes.
I'm in a relationship. I've been together for a year.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, I find it quite sensitive. Jamel knows a lot about my past and my past situationships, let's call it, seeing as I haven't been in a relationship. Tell me that. So, at a point in time, I lived with my aunt and my uncle, and I saw their relationship, and I did not like what I saw. I saw that my auntie would do everything for her husband, from the finances, from washing clothes, the housework, and for me, I kind of vowed to myself, that's not a relationship. I don't want to ever be the woman doing that in a relationship. And for that reason, I'm very particular about how I want my guy to be. And actually, to answer your question, I think that's why my previous situationships, let's call it, haven't worked. I was manipulated by this guy. I feel like he took advantage of me. There's a lot of things that he did and I found myself doing, which is what I said I did not want to do. So one of the reasons why I did get with Jamel is because he didn't show me that at the start of the relationship. He was being that love figure. He was looking after me. He was buying me the gifts. So it's not now when he's kind of backtracking, it's very uncomfortable for me, and like I said, insensitive, because you know how I felt at that time, and you kind of met me after I came out of that situation with that guy. So.
Well, I'm sorry if you make me feel like that, but I feel like just coming from that place, I definitely understand it. I feel like now we need to think about a solution to move forward. That's why we're here, and that's why I've brought therapy as well. Because I feel like it's great for both of us, but as individuals as well, still in a relationship, correct? But there's still things that we deal with as individuals. So emotions and dealing with particular things, past traumas and relational situationships. And I've always been that safe space where I'm seeking a peace of mind. And vice versa. And I feel like we're at our best when we actually understand what we're saying, communicating. We're getting what each other's saying, beautiful inside out. And I tell that
it's great to hear you saying the word we. That's, when you're in a couple situation, it's music to my ears to hear people saying, we like this, we do that, we do the other. Because that means you're working as a team. And for any relationship to work, it has to be teamwork. Do you think that there's a future of you two working as a team?
I would love to think so. I just hope it's mutual. That's the reason why we're here today. Like, yes, when I move past this, I see the potential to be my wife. That's why I'm doing crazy things that I'm working bonkers. There's numerous things that I have aspirations for myself, and just continue to do it.
I don't trust him, sorry. I'm sorry to say, like, I'm really sorry to say. I know you're trying to be sensitive, and I appreciate that, babe. But at the same time,
What route are these niggas fucking running, bro? Are you fucking serious? I called the perfect play, bro. The man on the route, the man wide open, bro. This ain't bullshit, bro. Straight monkey shit. I'm done with this shit for today. Oh, that's why. Nah, but I wasn't even in there. Shit, monkey dog.
I'm going to ask you both to just give me some idea how your life routine was before we got together. Well,
Facts. I should have never did that. That was
I
dumb.
got that, worked in my business. Sometimes I would go to school, obviously do the whole
I should have never traded fucking phone. You right about that, bro. You see what Trey Lance be doing, bro? But it's alright. Cause Chris keep doing the damn thing like he doing for your boy. We on the way. We are on the way. I'ma grab me one this year. Fuck it. I just need Chris to keep doing the damn thing. This shit's so boring, and I can't see the what's her name, bro. That's really what's killing me. Not being able to see the what's her name is a dagger. I don't know what's going on.
That's how you feel. Yes, it is how I feel. I've got a busy schedule as well. But Paul likes it when he gets home from work and food is ready. Since I'm going to do I want him to cook anytime I have time. In the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, every
This shit over with, buddy. Can't do nothing.
Honestly speaking, he was eating.
I can't see nothing.
I don't understand what's going on. He wasn't takeout, you were cooking, so why don't you cook? The thing is with him, he likes fresh milk. I'm not going to cook for you every day. I'm not your chef. Again, I'm a Nigerian woman. I don't mind submitting to my husband or my boyfriend. And
that's not a fumble.
Or feeding him. But Paul eats no rest. He eats rubbish, bland food, unseasoned food. And I don't mind doing that maybe on a Sunday evening. But he would like me to prepare these horrible dishes every single day. At any time, do you ever eat the same meal together? Let me tell you what he's kind of denounced our culture of food. Oh, yes. So he has issues with the fact it's always been, even though he eats ice cream and he has takeout, he finds it too heavy. You don't have to eat it during the week, but on Sundays, for example, we can have a dinner. We could have some African dishes and that's one of the reasons he actually fell in love with me, my cooking. And all of a sudden now it's too fresh or it's too heavy and it's too fatty. There's too many calories in these dishes for him.
And have you always watched the calories and your weight? Presumably he watches the calories, or is this a new scenario?
That's a very good question. I feel like Sean was very selfish.
How am I selfish? Because I want to cook for you.
Okay, but what's funny though?
The fact you just out said I'm selfish and said I was No, well, first of all, I'm not selfish. I would like to cook for him, but he makes it very difficult to cater to him when I'm busy as well.
Based on the question she asked, in terms of my food history, you basically have knowledge of it. I don't know you to tell you anything about myself, but here we are. I'll give you a tiny bit of background. So I actually went through depression at a stage, and food was my outlet. So at that time,
if I was going through stress or anything, I used to eat, and that was just me making myself feel happy for the short term, but damaging my own body in the long term. It actually took me quite a while to, lose the weight, get into shape. And, since I've kind of got back onto track, I've been very basically religious and strict with my workouts, my diet and stuff like that. I literally have a board there in the room which shows, what I can do. This is something that I take very seriously.
I feel bad. I feel like I've let him down in some way. I don't understand why he didn't feel comfortable enough to speak to me about it. And it really does upset me that, I'm hearing about it for the first time in our therapy session.
You doing all of that?
About my depression, because I feel like, first of all, it's something that's very sensitive and personal. And at the same time, she can be quite insensitive as well. So, if I'm just going to this kind of...
He might have pulled that out his ass, bro.
It's easy to kind of use that for me, potentially push my buttons, basically.
Oh, go to hell, JP.
Doing this when we were together, can I just point something out? This is my problem with him. So he's just expressed something to me that he's never expressed to me. I had no idea that he was depressed and he used food as an outlet. He's never once told me that we used to go through it. So of course, me wanting to make you traditional food is going to come across selfish if I don't know this knowledge. To me, he wants me to do meal preps. You want to live a healthy lifestyle, which is absolutely fine. But the fact that you used to cook before and now you don't want to cook is what I'm complaining about. I had no idea that you were depressed, babe. Like, you could have easily said that.
Oh my God, me fast that we got a drop today.
So, what's the like?
Fuck.
I used to cook food.
Yes, you did.
What I used to cook?
He would make like rice and stew, chicken.
You see that now?
Sticker Meal is the internet's favorite critic.
This game is fucking trash.
You guys need that? If he's just
I need some better passing folks,
Oh, I think you do. Feel like you can't leave me alone.
Let me ask you a question.
Just 2 minutes remaining.
Did you know that the way I've kind of changed my food and lifestyle has made me into the man that I am? And if you're happy with what you have, why would you does this... Okay, look, okay, right.
He just want to argue now.
Not in a copy way, but...
Oh.
Do you like what you see?
When I met him, he was fat. Okay. Yes. So he started gymming. Yeah. And my African dishes, these fatty dishes, also built you to the man you are today. Correct? You know it.
The majority of African dishes are filled with carbs. Muscles are built based on protein, so technically
well, you can eat beans. You can eat beans and yam porridge. You can eat all these things. And
I feel like with Summer's diet, she doesn't take it seriously. Considering what I do, the people I work with, and the results that I get, the results I've got for myself, I think that should kind of motivate her to want to take her diet more seriously, but she doesn't, and that's basically a red flag to me. How are you going to work?
I'm not even trying to make it every single day. That's the thing. I'm not trying to make him eat that every single day. For me, I just want it to be incorporated in our lifestyle. If we have children, our kids are going to eat these things. I hope you know. And I hope they're even addicted to pounded yam. If you don't like it, that's your business. You can live on your meal prep for your black chicken and is it cauliflower and broccoli. But if you like that, you can eat that. We have touched on it before, but I'd like to just bring it back for the moment. The trust issue. I'd like to start on that one.
So, definitely,
If I could see that, I could click on Diggs and pick that easily.
mind-boggling because I feel like trust is so important in a relationship. She doesn't trust me. Why exactly are we in this relationship? Honestly.
Have you ever given her the reason not to trust you?
Never. I don't think there's actually a particular time. Well, there's actually never.
So you never lied and said that you were somewhere and you were somewhere?
No, I never lied.
What are you talking about? So Jamal told me that he was training a client.
So
actually, he wasn't. He was just at his boy's house. Now, he wasn't actually doing anything wrong,
but you said you were training a client, but you were at your friend's house. It's just little things like that. It's dishonesty, and it really didn't have to happen to me. You could have just said that you were at your boy's house. That's it.
Was there a reason why you didn't say where you were?
I literally went to go collect some equipment. That was the only reason, and I went back to train my client.
No.
Yes.
That's not what you told me. That's a different story. Because you said that actually you wanted to train him that day, but then you ended up chilling. So then now you're saying that you. Okay, well, his story is just not functional. I don't know what about that. Jamal is just too dodgy, man. We're always having female issues. There's too many females around him. Whether it's clubhouse or his fitness, we're just always having issues about it, and that actually increases the trust issues that we have, and more reason why I'm always seeking to find out like, where he's going or what he's doing.
I think you did mention before that some of his ladies that you trained were not happy with.
One time I decided to stop off and pick up Jamal from one of his training sessions in Brixton, and he didn't expect me to come up. I went upstairs and I was just like hovering around, and I wasn't really understanding the kind of contact that he was having with some of the females. It was a little bit close. Yeah, it was too close to me. And yeah, it's another thing that he does that I feel kind of quite strange.
Is that within the realms of your job, though?
With contact, I rarely touch anything. I feel that's literally a piece of protocol that you've never touched.
I don't think it was touching. I would just say, just the interaction, the verbals. Like, I could hear what you guys were speaking about. It wasn't entirely about training.
So what was it about?
You know what you were speaking about with that girl. Like, let me not even name drop, because you're not going to want that, okay? So you know what you were doing.
I feel like you're just so fixated on something. I feel that's the issue with Deborah. Once she kind of has her mindset on something, that is it. And there's no change. I feel like it's just a bit too much overbearing. So, Denise, you're familiar with palm oil, right?
With
palm oil?
palm, yes.
Do you eat it at all?
I don't.
Why?
I never eat it, so
This is quite bad for you, actually. It's quite bad for your insides. So, but at the same time, if you know, to be fair, if you did use it in cooking in terms of, proportionately with weight, stuff like that, some people don't do that. But if you did, then maybe you would be able to calculate what you're eating. So, in theory, what I'm trying to say is, I don't have an issue with African dishes, but if the calories are not calculated, you're just filling your gut and you don't even know what's going on with your body.
You do have an issue with African dishes. Because you're talking about calories. Like I said before, he eats ice cream, he eats chocolates, he eats donuts, and he also eats takeouts and chocolates, etc. I don't need to calculate. Your mum calculated when she was making all African dishes. These foods are not calculated. I calculate with my eyes. So I know how much palm oil I put in there. I know how much oil.
Oh my! This fucking game, bro. Like,
I'm not doing calculating. My grandma. Nobody that taught me how to make my traditional food. It's not calculated. Is there some way that you could prepare the food in a more healthy way that would be more suited? I'm not going to remix all to eat. I'm not going to remix jollof rice and remix either jam and F4 I'm not going to remix that. That's how it's supposed to taste. If you remix it, it becomes something else. But there must possibly, surely there's a way that you could work together to find food that works for both of you. I think he's just become bougie. I think for him, he feels like eating these kinds of food makes him look bad, or you feel some type of way, maybe eating with your hands. Is that what it is?
I disagree.
So I've actually realised that Paul's got an issue with African dishes. We're Nigerian. We grew up on these food, so I'm a bit confused. I can't eat African food every single day, but I wish to incorporate it into our lives and our dishes. I'm African. I'm proud to be African. I'm proud to be Nigerian, and I'm proud of the dishes I cook.
When we first started dating, I remember I took her to this restaurant in Peckham. It's called Lolak or Lolak. There's that. We go there, we're getting down. It's kind of like a real bush. Let me not say bush, but kind of, you get down, use your hands and all that stuff. But when you kind of think about it, if I'm wearing a 2K suit
Do I want to be in Peckham Market? No. I probably want to be Piccadilly Circus.
So in other words, you're saying that I'm bush. I'm not saying you're bush. Because we go out to high-end restaurants. I would still love to eat pounded yam, that's for real. But it's always going to be a part of you.
No, that's
What I am telling you, Paul, babe, is that we eat it, we incorporate it into our lifestyle. We don't have to denounce it. For what? For steak? What are you talking about? These things are two different things.
He's going to let it fly.
During Mattress Month, go, don't miss this special bonus buy. Get this Hurricane mattress anytime.
What I'm saying, he's a red cheese. He's just